Also have Abha Singh joining us, who lives in Mumbai and also is an advocate. Abhaji, thank you so much for speaking to NDTV. Clearly, there is a blame game going on, but how do you feel about this, ma'am? Because this is a sector that is highly unregulated. I was reading about this. There are no national laws. Most of it comes under state government, and this is a very large, structure that. It's quite sort of like shocking that it was there in place without any approvals. How do you see this?
Vasudha, this is a tragic man-made disaster. And that too all due to corruption of BMC. They are saying that BMC had no hand in it. The license was given by BMC. And when you give the license, the guidelines of hoarding guidelines very clearly say that certain issues have to be followed. The development rules of Mumbai say that you cannot have any hoarding more than 40 feet high. In fact, the state regulations themselves say that National Building Code has to be followed. And National Building Code says nothing can be more than 40 feet. This building was 100 feet. Even the foundation was very weak. And also, if you are saying GRP, the very simple thing is, who was getting the rent from this hoarding? Why has that department not been held accountable? The licensing officer, you have happily gone and issued a culpable homicide not amounting to murder against the media guy, the Bhinde. But what about the BMC officer, the ward officer who gave the license? What about the GRP officer who permitted? I am told it was a senior IPS officer who allowed this hoarding to come up. So why are we so silent? And no wonder whoever your anchor is trying to talk, whoever your media person on the ground is trying to talk, they say you talk to a senior officer, because all of them are trying to protect the BMC, protect the GRP. But 14 and today it becomes 15. 15 innocent people have lost their lives only because of corruption of BMC. There is no accountability till now. Why these corrupt people have not been arrested is my question. And the National Building Code is very clear. But because there are no accountability, they are violated with impunity. You will not see such type of hoardings in Delhi. You will not see such type of hoardings abroad. But Mumbai, because BMC goes scot-free. If we have a single change in a building, the BMC people will come within 24 hours to check your balcony, to check your flower beds. But you mean to say that the ward officer, the BMC commissioner did not know that this hoarding had come up? ये सब इन corrupt BMC officers के आशीर्वाद से बनता है. They have pocketed money. Even the person who's gone underground, police has not arrested him, because if he's arrested, he will come forward and tell who all he paid money to get this hoarding erected.
Right. So, ma'am, so there are laws in place. So there's no question of loopholes in the law. It's just with the implementation of it, and specifically with this body. Now, there is, of course, this flashpoint and blame game between Railways and BMC. Railways has clearly specified that GRP comes under the state government. So would you say that it's time for BMC to undertake this massive cleanup? And all of this is happening incidentally at a time when Mumbai gets ready to vote on the 20th of May.
Exactly, the hapless Mumbaikar should give his voice on 20th. That is the time he needs to tell. You will be surprised, Vasudha, that in the last 2 years, they have not held the BMC elections because of the tussle between Shiv Sena and BMC. They don't want the public voice to be there. It is the bureaucrats who have been running the BMC for the last 2 years. It is the BMC commissioner who is receiving awards world over. He needs to come on board and explain that how did you let this be? How was this allowed to be erected in the first place? Because it is BMC run by IS officers, BMC run by BMC officers who have given permission. The BMC body has been defunct for last 2 years, no elections. So it is politics and corruptions which has led to the loss of these lives. So we should keep the vigil on. Thank you, NDTV. Thank you all channels who have taken this issue up, because I'm sure the politicians and the bureaucrats must be putting pressure on you not to run this story.
Thank you, Abha Singh, Supreme Court advocate, telling us that this is a man-made tragedy and it's time to fix accountability. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us on NDTV.